scan through a few songs, we get the gif, and we know where go on. So right now we are saying, ladies, you find out there with a man and you not stop watch your front, what would you do? Would you just ignore him? Or you not stop him? You not make him know say it's uncomfortable? What would you do? You're there with your man, you reassure him say you know nobody, you try to give him some confidence, but him still not listen. All him think about is just watch your poop. Every minute think about take off panty smelly. I look for see stain mark and I look for see all kind of unnecessary thing. I don't know where some man I look for, you know. But the woman them say the man will stop watch the poop. The ladies tell me what you do. You're there with a man. Every time him just make you uncomfortable, annoyed, because he might watch your front. What you don't do? Talk to me, ladies, because we need to find out, you know. This woman say, boy, she want him all the while and him not here. So she decided to take action. What she do? Left him. Tell me, ladies, the man just a watch your front, so.
Tell him, Lord, tell Baba Shikebe with your blessings. Hi.
Hey, you have a little man, you have him a role. Him just insecure, just paranoid, him just talking foolishness, doing rubbish. And every minute him feels that somebody take you, somebody a play with him, and somebody a play with you and it hurt him and all them kind of thing. What would you do? Tell me, talk to me, ladies. It make you feel uncomfortable to the highest level. I hear of situation where man take off one panty and examine it to see signs of interference. Yeah. He want to see if he did interfere with, as if he thinks a woman a fool. Then if a woman knows say something go on, she either go get a shower, number one, or have a replacement. I heard that man even bend down and smell. If you see if it smell like it touch, I don't know. Ladies, too much of this are going on. Too much women are complain about this foolishness. And too much women are go through this madness. I want to hear from the ladies, them, my listeners, my people. What would you do? You know that the man make you uncomfortable every day. He might examine your front and go on like ray. Yeah. I hear so many myths. One man say, boy, the pum pum get swell up. And then believe why it swell up so. It's because he get whole of stabbing during the time when he wasn't there. Y'all kind of madness. So, me don't know. People, we just want to find out what's going on here. Because truth to how, a woman vagina never come and meet her yet. So now, them are trying to find evidence to see whether or not it been touched. But I don't know at all. I don't know possessive. Of course, I think I'm more possessive now. I think I'm sick with everything. Yeah, them the kind of people behavior not right, you know, Shadis. Them people there are sick people, them for true. And they lead to whole part destruction and they check it out, you know. Because that woman lost her life recently because the man was watching her all the time. And even though the man watch her, she never take nothing. She walk and say she have a good hole and the man love it. And because the man love it, that's why the man do so. And one night, the man don't believe in a watch and ask question anymore. He cut off the woman's head and then cut off his own head. Kill himself rather, because I'm not anybody can cut off their own head. And kill himself, you understand me? Yeah, whatever I know, cut off the man's head and then kill himself. So this thing lead to a whole for something, you know. A whole for something they'll go watching a Pum Pum cast. And I believe, ladies, you don't need to tell me, because a whole for when I go through this, when I examine, when I search, when I check out, and this lead to madness.
I'm your girl Aishika, and I'm tuning to BSB Radio.
It don't belong to nobody but the woman. And if you share it with your brother, give thanks. If you decide to stop sharing it with you, what you have to do, accept it. Because the truth is, she was sharing it with somebody before you. And the person before you never killed her. Now you get a taste, you start behave like you're an idiot. If the man before you kill her, you only get her. Yeah. So, Virgin, we want to know what's going on right here. So I want to talk to the bad them. Because some man too possessive, you know. And the girl them get fed up with the foolishness what's going on. So them get fed up with the man. Them I watch them everywhere them go. I watch them and ask full question. You know when you got a courthouse or judge cross question, you know. Man every night a cross question, you know, man everyone 5 minutes late. Everybody leave work 5 o'clock. You used to reach here 5:35 and now you reach 5:40. What happened? Why you take so long? Why you this? Why you that? Why you understand me, people? Lady, one girl just lose her life because she a boasted the man love her and a good hold she have. That's why man behave so. Now, she dead. The man upgrade the watching Pum Pum to jealousy, insecurity, paranoid. And then him couldn't deal with it. Him believe in his mind somebody is getting peace. Him kill her, then kill himself.
Yes, Leslie, river stone, flicker stone, like a video in a box, and then give him a bigger stone. Drop the song there. Quick.
BSB to the world, people. What I say? We talk about the man who love watch one of them. The man who claim one of them and take it for their own. It started to create problem. And then we talk about today. For the next couple of minutes, then we move to something else. You understand?
Yes, Leslie, river stone, flicker stone, like a video in a box, and then give him a bigger stone. Drop the song there. Quick. Now mercy.
Some boy go see God.
Now mercy. I used to see that man. Now mercy. I never get mixed up with poor man. We lose him in a spot, but I lose him. Keep it real. Now mercy. Before them see God.
Me say, some of them virgin here, they not stop watch the woman in front. And that can't work. Girl, once him start watch your front, he going to become possessive. And jealousy will come in. Insecurity will come in. And all of these things that follow will come in. And you're going to find out that you lose your life young. This is a idiot boy in where name no, where place name in Antigua. Get a little piece from a decent girl. The girl decides she not give him no more, she done with him. The boy cut off the woman's throat, kill her. It happened recently too, this is another story. Yeah. Then him carry himself to the police. So virgin, me I say, girl, sometimes I don't encourage your foolishness, you know. Say your man and you had a good hold, so nothing wrong if you watch your possessive and this and that. And that gives somebody girl and buzz. That gives somebody girl and buzz. They get a buzz out of that, but trust me, you don't want to go up grave because you share what you have with somebody and then eventually that person don't really can control it. Because man too selfish, you know. Women, sometimes we too selfish, you know. We get a little taste of it and we don't want nobody else to taste it. No. I feel me alone that a feel me. But the man before, who used to taste it? Who tastes it? And me don't want nobody thinks that me a promote certain thing. When me say taste, me don't mean taste literally. But you understand me? Yeah. When I talk literal taste. You understand? Yeah. So just get that straight.
No, I just thought I'd just add something to the conversation.
Right.
When you're saying about the man who's possessive over the woman and stuff like that. I remember when I was like young, I was about maybe 18 or 17 at the time.
Yeah.
And there was a girl who was confiding in me at the time about her experience. And she's born in this country, and the guy was from the Caribbean.
Yeah.
And he was abusing her. So whenever she used to come in from going out, he used to smell her underwear.
You see it?
Check her clothing. He would check if her, her clothing was loose or if they were tight. And she just said that, it was just a bit weird. And it got to a point where they had a fight and that he ended up throwing her down the stairs.
Eh?
Over the argument.
Him throw her down the stairs?
Okay.
Him throw the girl down the stairs?
Yeah.
You see
Yeah, he
it?
ended up throwing her down the stairs. And then he started, I think he looked like there was some abuse going on already. She never really went into that much detail. But you could tell that I think he was hitting her a little bit. But he just roughing her up,
Yes.
I think that's what he was doing, and just trying to belittle her. And to be honest, looking back at it, being, that age, I think she was a year younger than me or a year older than me. I can't remember now.
Yes.
And her telling me that she was just crying out, really.
Yeah.
She ended up having a baby for him in the end, so I think she ended up having a few children. So she was ready to obviously go with the long haul with him, and she wasn't planning on leaving him. But I mean, I don't know, the abuse was ridiculous.
So hold on, hold on.
Not only that, I think he needed his papers sorted as well.
Hold on, 1 minute there. After him threw her down the stairs, what happened? She still go back to him.
Yeah, she still go back to him.
I'll get pregnant for him.
and get pregnant for him.
So now, this is what we are talking about. You know, the same girl here died. She said the man love her pum pum, and the man, she had a good pum pum. That's why the man so obsessed. And look what happened to her. So right now you are telling me now,
Yeah.
a young lady was with a man, the man smell her clothes and do all of the madness there. And she never knows that she will walk out of him, one where she go. She go on in and out of the relationship till eventually she get pregnant for him. And go on, continue.
Yeah, you get some English girls who, you know, they love the culture, you know.
Yeah.
Although they don't really know the culture, but they pick it up and they love the culture.
Yes.
And, you know, really and truly, she should have tell him to go about his business. But you know what it was? I think at the time he was about 10 years older than her.
You know, make
so
a
he was a
difference.
very experienced man, you know?
Yes.
But I think she was an experienced girl too, to be honest, because I think she was on the street from when she was 14.
Oh, so she did, yes.
You know? So
yes.
she knew a thing or two. She used to understand some of the things they would say.
Yes.
But in reality, you know, I don't know where her parents were, to be honest, because I didn't understand. But
and that
that's what happened. So
something like that happened in England. And instead of she cry out to the police, she gonna cry out to you. You see some girl, that's why I'm telling you, some girl love the dirty life. Some woman rather love the dirty life. Imagine somebody fling you down the stairs. Somebody being assaulted and abusing you, so dangerous. Remember, you know, assault and abuse come in many categories. So we are talking about the big one, the obvious one. And some people don't recognize abuse and assault, so them just live with it. But she get flinged down the stairs, you say. And after them fling her down the stairs, she get pregnant for him because she never quit it that time. She's still there with him.
Yeah, I can't remember if she was already pregnant at that time, you know.
And God Almighty.
But anyway.
And God Almighty gave her the chance to run from her life from that guy. And just still go on, go there with him for a long haul. Because she want to be a part of the culture. And she believes that when man love a man, he abuse them and cheat them bad and fling them down the stairs. And she like that lifestyle. Then she turn around and cry out to you now. She turn around and cry out to you and beg you to give her some kind of advice. When she know the answer for your problem and she know what she should have done to solve the problem.
Yeah.
Eh?
But, you know, isn't like she was one of those people, she couldn't read and write very well. I know it's hard to believe, but she told me she never got to finish school.
Yeah.
And she said that she wasn't able to read and write. She grew up and bred in this country. She's an English girl.
Yeah.
But she never got to finish school. So her maths reading was below, not even GCSE standard. I think she was like probably at age 13, age 14.
Right.
Reading ability or less.
Right. So that is a... That's
she already had some obstacles already.
Right. So you're telling me now, that's a good excuse to steer the man because she couldn't read properly and her maths and English was... I'm just asking. You know, because most time people find all kind of excuse to steer in something that is not healthy for them. And right now you're telling me, say this girl here, the man come in and start smelling because and start accuse her of sleeping with somebody else. And one day fling her down the stairs like a luggage. And that never enough for her to run for her life. And to still stay there and eventually get pregnant for him. And lay. Whole lot of long story.
Yeah.
So are they still together right now?
You know, I believe they'd still be, I bet you they'll still be on and on, even if they're not together. I think so.
Yeah, you know what?
I think by the time she had the baby, I think, you know, because she doesn't know what she's doing. I remember seeing her one day, I bumped into her, and she's telling me how the baby catch a cold, the baby caught pneumonia.
Yeah.
So, you know, the baby, you know, almost died because she underdressed the baby when she went out on the road and things like that. So, you know, you're a teenager, you don't know what you're doing already.
Yes.
And she hasn't got no guidance. And I think she's relying on men to give her that
assurance.
That guidance. And that assurance. Her dad obviously wasn't in her life. Her mum wasn't in her life.
Oh, so she had a problem.
You know, maybe they did drugs. I don't know. Maybe she was just wayward. I'm not sure which one it was.
Yeah.
But I remember her telling me that same experience that you're talking about.
Yes.
And she's saying that, he handled her bad. And what he'll do, he'll be nice to her sometimes. He'll cook her some nice stew chicken, curry goat, and all his nice food. So when he was nice, he was very nice.
Yes.
When he was wicked, he was just straight,
Right.
wicked. But you have to balance the thing.
Right.
Because I know he didn't have everything straightened up.
Yes, yes.
And he would need her to straighten up. And that's probably why he had baby with her. Because I don't think he really liked her
Yes.
that much, you know?
Yes, Sandra,
But he
good
knows
afternoon.
She was the opportunity.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So now, well,
Yeah.
and now, that girl, she seemed like a trouble soul. I have to sympathize with her. But a big woman who deemed to be sensible tell me, if in spite of how the man smell her panty every night and accuse her every night of going to somebody else and doing all manner of madness to her, she still love him because I make her laugh and it makes she this and make that and all these things are petty things. Yeah? Why did they fight and mash up everything in the house and the neighbor call the police? Big up Sandra early, bad darling. Me understand. 11 a.m. Big up New York. All the people over there in New York. Now, she said they have a fight inside the house because of the rubbish. Because she fight like bull with him too, And what happened now? Police never called police. And she said she tell the police and nothing like that. They were just having a misunderstanding but nothing so severe. Because if the police did go through deep information and hold him, what would have happened? They would have sent him right home. Right home to the country.
Yeah.
Because it was like with paper lock and something like that. So what me I say, some big woman love the foolishness. It's a big woman with 4 children, I'm talking about right here.
Yeah.
Me say, why you don't leave the madman alone? Why you don't make him go out and go? It makes you happy. How will make you happy? It makes you laugh and give him joke. He give her a lot of joke. So in spite of this madness, because the only thing him do for her, is give her a joke. And she would love the joke. And the joke keep her right there in the relationship. Years gone, she still sit in that relationship. Even though the man threatened to kill her. The man smell her panty when she come in. The man accuse her of this and all kind of madness. But the only reason why she stay with him, he make her happy. He give her a joke. Doing some silly things she find that as joke. But I can tell the woman them say, woman, listen to me now, joke. A young lady lost her life with the same foolishness. The woman said the man tell her the reason why him watch a Pum Pum is because it's good. And woman love to hear say them Pum Pum good. Of course. Anything good people hear, them love it. But the truth is you have to try to balance things because it start by watching the Pum Pum. It start by foolishness. Then it take time to develop into something else. The beautiful young lady who died the other day in Antigua, the Jamaican girl who died in Antigua, I think it was last week, from this Antiguan man here. What happened? She give the man a little piece and the man feel nice. She decides she not give him no more again. Because somehow she never happy with him for some reason, I don't know. And she decided to withdraw and guess what? The man kill her. Attack her from behind and cut her throat. So the girl them fi know that when them to sign of them foolishness there, them either take the man to counseling and make the man get something in him head, something different from where I think in her head. Than to sit with it and laugh. Oh, the reason why he behaves such a Pum Pum good. So what? Other woman Pum Pum not good. If you're one good girl, don't fool yourself. Now you're telling me about a young lady where you know personally who confide in you and telling you that, listen, she was with this guy, she is with this guy, because apparently they're still together. Based on what you say. The man fling her down the stairs. She could have broke any part of her. Luckily for her, she never broke no part. And she still forgive him and still there with him and eventually get pregnant for him. And you want me to sorry for them kind of people, eh?
No, but the only thing is at the time, obviously, she obviously had some issues with her. Because the fact, to me, growing up in England, or growing up in London, the fact she can't read and write, suggests to me there's some serious issue with her as well, and her family and her background. So to me, obviously, she was just crying out. She didn't have nowhere to turn. You know what I mean? And the fact that you're 17 or 18 and want to do like level 1 and level 2 reading and writing, and then try to go for your GCSE suggests that something wrong, something very wrong, you understand? But if you're an older woman and you're a big woman and you're in that situation, I don't understand how you really need to remain in that situation for any length of time,
She
because
love it.
you have the capability to just say, no, I'm not accepting this.
The same way how this girl cried out to you, and the same way this woman with 4 children cried to me, and tell me that the man do all of the things that you described earlier on, and all more too,
Yeah.
and still yet she don't want to left him. May I ask the staff a question? Ask him a question, darling. Ask him a question. Yeah. So the point is that now, seriously, because a man make you laugh and give you a joke and make you happy, the answer is too sweet.
Yeah.
That means you're gonna stay with him in spite of how every night him see you come in, him smell your panty, him try to examine your pum pum. At one point he tell a woman her pum pum gets so swell as if it was beaten properly with something that can beat it hard. And she says she find it funny, she laugh. Cause the man say, your pum pum's a swell, girl. It look like somebody just done beat it hard. And I mean, this is madness.
Yeah, but I think for that, I think it's coercive control. It's
Yes.
coercive control they're using. They're using like techniques to be able
Yes.
to control a person just to ensure that person will stay around.
Yes, to
So
keep the person.
sometimes these techniques are subtle, and sometimes they blow them out of proportion. But they always, at some point, will try and calm the situation and do something nice.
Yes,
Or they give you a
yes.
rose.
Yes.
And they'll treat you messed up again. You know,
Come
slap
something
you up,
nice again.
or threaten to slap you up.
Yes.
You know.
Yes, because you mentioned earlier on to the girl, so the man can cook and when him nice, him cook nice food and him do this. So there always be some catching it, you know?
he could cook. Yeah, he's a good cook.
Yes, I mean,
I
so
remember.
there always be a catching it right there. After all the abuse, he come and say, baby girl, I cook you some oxtail rice and peas. Let's run go down the shop there and get this stuff fast.
Yeah.
You know, and put it in. And then she don't know better now. She say, oh, he can't cook. I don't want to lose this man. Because he cook very well and him love me and him jealous. And him just do the madness there. You know? And this is very bad. As I say, coercive control. I understand why I go on now. I can connect these two people. And funny enough, the two persons we're talking about, you know, they are two people who born and breed and live in England here. And the person tried to tell me, say, it's okay, it's part of the culture, Jamaican culture. And I say to her, no. That is their culture, or his culture, not Jamaican culture. Don't tell her on Jamaican culture. It's not every Jamaican man do the madness there. And she say, how you not do it? How you not?
No.
I say, no, baby girl, that's madness. Somebody adapt some foolishness and decide to make it into a Jamaican culture. And I decided I'm going to come here, spend maybe the first part of the show talking about this thing to see if really it is a part of the culture or somebody adapt some madness and try to label it on the culture. You understand me? Big up Sandra Dale. Yeah, so right now I tell you tell me about a young lady years ago. And now I know of a person, I deem that person to be a friend of mine. The person come and sit down with me and say, boy, the man just still like that. And I pay them things that the man I deal with. And the man, she would just come in and say, where you go, hey girl, first of all, hey girl, where you come from? And the pussy you give away now. Come and smell the jar, come and smell the jar.
Yeah,
And she said,
that's still.
yes.
She would mimic him, and he would say the same thing.
Yes.
That's the kind of approach.
Yeah,
It would be, you
and
know?
him start to feel up and start to smell and start to do a kind of thing and take off panty and try to examine. And she said, boy, I said, why don't leave a man like that? He make me happy. He make me laugh. He make me happy when me sad. I said, then that, alright, the happiness will make you happy by giving you a few joke. And all the bad things, balance it and see. Balance it and see how we go. She said several times them did a cuss bad and a fight and do a kind of thing. Police come at the house. One particular time the neighbor called police. Police come there, she have to take off him and say, no officer. No abuse inside here. Neighbor don't like when neighbor racist, police walk away. You understand me?
Yeah.
So when a person gonna measure turn thing and balance it, you know, they have to first of all look at the crime or the thing that made the relationship bad and the good part. And you can't do with a man because he make you happy by giving you a few joke. And some of the joke is when he come here, girl, we smell a pum pum. You think me no know say go fuck. You see a pum pum fat ya, a man grind you and beat up, make it swell up, so you know. That's madness.
Yeah.
And because they must say,
That's the kind of language, that's the kind of language that he was also using with the young girl. But I think it was easier to use it on her anyway, you know. She was more impressionable.
Because she can't deal with it. She kind of lack enough things. But for a big woman, who, Marcia can pick up say, but for a big woman who know better, because this woman I talk about now 50-year-old woman, you know. She give me permission to tell the story about that, call her name. No, my friend me talk about, she give me permission to tell the story, but leave her name out of it. Because she want to know if
Yeah.
it's a Jamaican culture thing or just a little circle of people have this kind of idea. Come here, girl. Come here, girl. And him start and you think me no know. You think me no know. Me know when you go fucking seat paper on your face there. And she a grin her teeth and a laugh. Hey, be yourself now. Hey, you just... That can't funny. I don't know how people find that funny. And I would like my listeners to tell me if it's something wide scale or just a fraction of Jamaican men doing their foolishness. Because I now go sit down as a Jamaican man knowing that. Today a long time, man. Me say me not go make nobody tell me nothing about Jamaican and tell lie on Jamaican and say every Jamaican man has to them tan, because that's a lie. Maybe a little handful of illiterate, fool, insecure, paranoid Jamaican man doing this madness. But the truth is, people, me want my people them, all who are Jamaican in the chat room, talk to me and tell me. Marcia, big up yourself, Miss Gabble. Tell me if as a Jamaican man behave, watch the Pum Pum, make up a nice, create excitement, fight, and accuse you of giving away the Pum Pum, take off your thing, your panty, wear upon him head and smell it, and try to, to smell it and find out, oh, this never sex last night. Hey, girl, you get me, you get the kind of a freak by me, Oh, yes, me know have 100% kind of Pum Pum smell rank. You understand me?
Yeah, sometimes I kind of wonder where they kind of learn that behaviour from. I mean, was it they're watching their dad and their dad does that, or their uncle? Like, when they get this idea that behaviour is somehow normal,
Stupid.
because it's not something you really see on TV either.
It just, they've not learned, they learn behavior. They might find a companion and peer, the people who they associate with, like them friends and like a circle sometimes from the song. Because most of the time, people sing song like Elephant Man, for argument's sake, say bad man up here doing baby mother rag. And some people believe that. I mean, I don't believe two people should share a rag. But the song continues saying, baby, bad man not taking baby rubber the panty off the line. So my brother, you can take off a panty that is dirty off the woman, but you can't take the one that is washed on the line off the line to take or put where it belong. That is the question I'm asking.
Yeah.
And these things sometimes come from the music, the song. Share people, share it.
True.
Because the man say, boy,
Sometimes I forget about, especially in Caribbean culture, how much music really influences
yes.
people generally, whether it's to do good or whether it's to do bad.
Yes. Because most of them don't really get proper schooling, as I mentioned earlier on. And the only source of getting like information is through the song. And if the entertainer who is sending out the song don't have better to say and saying this, they're going to see this. What the entertainer is saying for entertainment as religious, as Bible. And that is the problem with it. But I want my Jamaican people to come in the inbox, or anybody who associate with Jamaican men, and tell me that all the Jamaican men are with, most of the Jamaican men you're being with, they always jealous, insecure, paranoid, and try to examine you from head to foot. And sometimes them verify, say, yes, you got sex, or no, you got sex, and all them something. I want my people to give me some comment. Talk to me in the comment section if it's true, because I know, say, this is something I may never hear about until this woman tell me. I know you tell me another story. So it look like, say, some Jamaican men into this thing.
Yeah, you know...
Yeah, Marcia, link up anytime.
I think there's a hit of insecurity though. I do find that with some men, like Caribbean
high
men,
level of
there is a
insecurity.
hit of insecurity. I don't know if some people take it too far, and some people can just be normal with it and just be,
How dare you? The woman should come in 5:30 and 5:35 she come in and you accusing her of having somebody. You tell her to come, let me take out your panty and see whether or not you didn't molest, whether or not somebody touched you and all them stuff. I don't know how a man could use that the kind of foolishness to identify, and how accurate would that be? I don't know, but trust me, we don't know. The woman them have to come and help me and try to make me understand where I go on, because truth be told, only woman can answer them a question there. I wait for the woman them to come in the inbox. Well, you give your input right now. I will like it. Continue talk.
Yeah. No, that's my take on it so far, I don't have an experience like that, so I can't talk from my own experience.
Yes, I understand.
But what I do know is that, I've heard many stories from many friends who've been through difficult situations.
Right.
But them kind of scenarios never really showed up, or maybe they never told me. You
Right.
know?
Yes.
It could be that too. They chose not to speak about them sort of things, but there's only one person that I know of definitely said
Yes.
they had that personal situation, you know?
Yes.
And yeah,
But you're
maybe you have people trying to insinuate or try and get there, but when you kind of just dismiss them,
Yeah,
and don't
stop
take
them.
it any further. But if
Oh.
you encourage it,
yeah.
sometimes if you give them an inch, people will take a mile from you anyway.
Yes,
You
yes.
understand? So
Well, true, you're
I
right.
think it's really important to know who you're doing, and sometimes you do have to put your foot down. You know,
Stop them in
you
the
have
track.
to
Yes,
put your
yes.
foot down, you know.
Yes. The
And
master
just let
telling
them
me
know
now.
that.
Hold on there. Hold for a minute. Hold a thought. The master tell me now, say madman that never.
Yeah.
You see it, Carby. I tell you, me know for a fact. So we Jamaican, we love a woman, we do everything for a woman, we give them anything from we can afford it. But me never hear about no man to paranoid yet. Me never hear that yet. Me no man
Yeah.
beating woman and fighting woman and all them something there. But for man take the pum pum and smell it and take the panty and I examine the panty to find evidence that she cheat on him. That is extreme. And I would like my people them come over
Yeah.
here and tell me some more, because personally the girl tell me say as a most as a Jamaican culture, a part of Jamaican culture, and I believe the part of Jamaica I'm from, maybe, me don't know, or maybe I lie them and tell pan Jamaican culture. Yes, cause me know say that no happen. Me never hear them foolish say, man with suspects and girl are getting born and feel away, yes, and he will watch the pum pum, yes, and try to see if he can get the culprit. Me know them something there. But for a man to tell a girl lie down and take off the panty and examine the pum pum like a doctor, boy, that unheard of. Me not lie. That really seriously.
I mean, I don't think it would go quite like that anyway. It wouldn't be like, no, can you lie down and let me check? I think they're going to be quite aggressive with it, you understand?
Well, yes.
And behave like
Stupid,
a
yes.
person. They're not going to be nice about it because everyone knows that's an infringement of your personal space.
Yes.
You know.
Yes.
You're not coming in. You're not about to have, you know, sex or anything, and someone's pointed you at the front door as you come in.
Yes.
You know, from the street. That's not normal. That's
But
crazy.
we could reasonably assume that
Behavior.
we could reasonably assume that he fling her down on her back and do it aggressive, violently. Or can use weapon to intimidate her. We don't know, but when we say that we're trying to make it nice as better, lie them a tell. A lie, yes. Master lie them a tell. No, we don't think about this and baby lie down and she go lie down. So no. But when this woman tell me, I say, hold on. Where this guy come from? And she call one place. I don't remember her place where she call he come from. And I said, no sir, this don't happen at Jamaica. Me not accept that pan Jamaica. I hope I lie tell pan Jamaica, but not that nasty business that I hope I lie tell pan Jamaica and Jamaica now we can accept somebody lie them, but this a liar. Me no want to go near my country, now my people, because it is just not real. If you say Africa and Nigeria, let me whisper. If she say Africa and Nigeria, I would understand, because talking about cohesive behavior, we find that enough in the African culture. Me can tell you that. Me know a Nigerian man. Him say something to his wife, I only want to repeat it. Him say something to his wife, say, you are my property. And you have to do as I say, and all some disgusting things said to the wife. And the wife said, what can I do? I have to take it. I said, baby girl, you don't have to take it. She said, I can't do nothing, I have to take it. But when you can tell me, say, Jamaican now, I kind of feel like we are the no, this not sound like a Jamaican. Somebody have it wrong, somebody misunderstand something somewhere. We know Jamaican man will fight for them girl, yes. We know Jamaican man will have a little touch of jealousy and insecurity in them. But for a man to behave like that, that sound to me like a Nigerian culture. May I tell you? That don't sound that don't sound to me like a Jamaican man. That the man sound like him sick somewhere up here. He wants some repair.
Yeah, I'm sick. I'm sick. Bad.
That man need help. He need help. Hold for help that brother they need. Because where am I doing no normal? And you say fling her down the stairs. You say fling her down the stairs, and then after she get pregnant for the same boy? Who do her that?
Yeah, I think she wouldn't go back and get a second one for him, you know. I think he did get a chance to go back and finish her GCSEs. You know, by 2021 she's doing GCSEs, you know. And the reason why she used to... crazy, but that's her life. And the reason why she used to justify this is that he cook nice food and he can't cook, and whenever time we're hungry, they say, come babe, we're gonna cook some oxtail, Jamaican oxtail and rice and peas. And with that now she sit down and watch him cook, and then she eat, and baby, it's wonderful, delicious, it's so wonderful, I love it. Baby, can you teach me how to cook Jamaican rice and peas? And it come right back again to the same situation where she going through the abuse over and over again. Yeah.
Me want me Jamaican them, all of me Jamaican them and all who affiliate with Jamaican men. Come and tell me if you know you have experience of that. Or you know somebody have experience of that. Because I know nobody now going to say, yes, the man do that to them. Nobody now say that. People say they know somebody who do that. And we don't mind that because we not really judge nobody. We know it go already. We understand how the things said.
Yeah, for real.
Yes.
I mean, I don't know how you can okay that behaviour. That behaviour is not normal, but when I think as a woman, if you're ever stuck in that situation where where a man has put you into thinking that you can't do no better than be with him, and those situations can always happen. Because they put you into, they're nice to you at first. They're not just turn wicked as soon as you meet them. They try and be nice, try and pretend.
Yes.
And then eventually they
gradually
get them with their psychosis.
Yes. You eventually get there, yes. I can tell you, it's not overnight. It gradually get there after a long process and, you know, back and forth and like in the window.
Because
It sends some hints.
It's mind games they're doing. It's
Yes.
mind games and manipulation.
Yes.
Because everyone knows that if a man ever comes up to you and forces you to take your clothes off and to smell your underwear, and then say that you've been cheating based on the fact you smell your underwear, it's not normal. That's crazy behavior.
That's sick. That mad of the highest degree madness. That mad. I can't imagine a man try to...
completely crazy behavior.
I tell you, that crazy man. You know, the most insanity, most madness I ever hear for this long while. And what make it worse, my friend tell me, I don't even know if I can qualify her as a friend. My friend tell me she love it. It turn around and the man give her a joke. Because the man say, come here, girl. Take me on the pussy you give me. Come here, girl. And she just laugh and go and say, car seat, you smell it. And the man just jump her and take her panty, put it on her head and say, let me smell it. And she just laugh and she find it funny. Eh? Me not think, no.
Yeah.
This, me say the young lady who died the other day, you know, in Antigua, me I repeat it. She there with one possessive, one man was sick bad. And when she tell the man she not give him no more again, the man kill her. And these things start subtle.
Yeah, but that's where it's leading to. It's leading to that behaviour, and he eventually will do something drastic.
That's why.
And that's what people need to recognise. People need to understand when they're seeing, they're not red flags. They're worse than red flags. I don't know what you call them. What's worse than a red flag? You know, that's just evil behaviour. They are obviously.
That is danger flag.
Listening to something in their mind, you know, it's crazy.
Yeah. That is danger flag. That can't red flag. That's a danger flag. You can imagine.
Yeah, it's dangerous.
I tell you. And
those kind of men will end up killing the woman, and they often do.
Now, this girl that tell me, say, the reason why the man behave so every night and tell her how her pum pum good and a diamond and they feel nice and he couldn't wash him good head for 2 days because they bust it up and to love them Sunday. People, me I tell you, know, it's, you see all them subtle little statement here? Them, the man, they are mad. Somebody who know if you run from you, if you don't lie from them people there. You know if you run from them people because them people are sick.
Yeah.
Girl at time and you have, you know, your pum pum sweet and you know how you flick your palm and you bust up my wood head and me just don't want nobody else get it. The mere fact that him talking like that and behaving like this, it mean you should look for and do we and run as fast as you can. She said she love it.
Yeah.
He make her laugh and he full of joke and then in this and in that and in smell and say, oh, after all, me not see no evidence. Because when I tell me, say, have you ever find evidence yet? She say yes. But no, him find evidence, but no evidence not today. In other words, him say yes, she cheat on him. I am convinced in mine. And the malice her for cheat for a day. But with her, there was no evidence. And the next time, one other time we come and say, we don't see no evidence, baby girl. You get wet today. And she laugh. And she feel good at the diamond in my fight over. This have nothing to do with joke, baby girl. This is serious. I mean, I like...
That's not jealousy. That's more than jealousy.
That big and jealousy, man.
Weird behaviour.
That is controlling
thing. No one who's normal behaves that way, you know. But if that's what you've always been used to, and you've always dated a man who behaves that way, then for you that's normal. Maybe she behaves the same back to him. You never know. Maybe she's doing crazy stuff too.
Possible.
You know, if they're doing crazy stuff together.
Possible, but either party don't healthy for the relationship. It don't healthy for the relationship for either party. And if you can't love your woman and your man can't love you, might as well shake hands. You can't stay in a relationship because a person make you happy and make you laugh. At the same time, you have to balance the laughing, how you make you laugh, and how much discomfort it put you through. And ask yourself some serious question. Are you ready to become a victim? Do you ready to make your children then become motherless? And all of these questions them have to ask themselves. Because I can see it coming and I say to her, she said, no, that will never happen. You love this a Pum Pum so much. And I say, hold on. A man we're obsessed by the good cause problem with the woman. Cause some of the man them obsessed with the Pum Pum and not the woman, and them believe the woman a cheat the Pum Pum bad in their mind, you know. So when them do them cause problem with the woman, say them a protect the Pum Pum. Cause this is how madness work. They try to separate the woman from the Pum Pum. You understand me? And then cause problem. Me love your Pum Pum girl, it's sweet me. You don't love the woman, you love the Pum Pum. And that again, I wanted a madness. A lot of people don't know that. Girl, when a man tells you he love the Pum Pum and a diamond also, him not love you, he love the Pum. And loving the Pum and love you, he will abuse you. And claim that you are abusing the Pum and turn at you. So you have to think wise. It's nice to get compliment about your body, but you need to understand the difference. Yes.
Yeah.
It's madness. I want the girl them and the woman them. Anybody connect with we Jamaican and being with them, have a relationship with them, had a relationship with them, whatever. Me would like to hear from if you know if I saw we Jamaican behave and I saw we love use cohesive control over the woman and make she, oh my God, me love you, no baby girl, but me love you, that's why I beat you. Me love you, that's why I cheat you like that. Me love you, you know. And the way how me love you, me no want no man get you. And all the mad they say.
Yeah, it's all psychological because I don't know why men would say I don't want any other man to get you, because before you with that man you probably with someone else.
Of course.
That man was with you, the man was with someone else. So how has it got to a stage where a man has to behave that way? It's not normal. It doesn't make any sense.
That is why I said we are all second hand. We used somewhere by someone before. And if the time come for you to get used, or for you to stop deal with this person, it should be okay. Because when you meet that girl that works with a man or just left a man or something, she not brand new, we are all second hand. So if you get something out of the second hand service, whatever you want to refer to it as, and the time come when your service up, brother, just hold your hand and walk in peace and smile and say at least it was good while it lasts. But right now she have to move on, or you have to move on. Whatever the situation may be. But no man, enough man now see that way there. Then just feel say you feel dead.
Yeah.
If them stop get what them used to get. Because him can't stand to see somebody else getting what he used to get. And this is what me and about to tell the people them say we have to find a way to change the man them, change the insecure people them. Because guess what now? If a woman want to give the Pum Pum, you can't stop it. And if a man want to give the dick, you can't stop it. So why you trying to hold the water in your hand, Miguel? Why you trying to hold the wind in your hand? The best thing you should do is to try to take care of the woman and the Pum Pum and keep her real. That means she cannot find time or place. Marlene, big up.
Yeah, exactly.
Time or place to go and do foolishness. But man not think about that. Some man, the most conversation he have with the woman is when he beg her to do with him. And when problem come up and she decides that she have enough. That time you hear him talk. But when everything is good, him turn him back and he spend all the time on the mobile phone. He gone with him bridging over there, so, and he gone round there, so go and play football and watch football and all kind of something. When he find that now a man play football and for him on bed, at that time he realize, boy, it's wrong. It's wrong.
Yeah.
A man shouldn't wait till he get the level there. We should always spend time talk. Reason no thing, attack the problem people and not the person. But most time what we do, we attack the person and left the problem. So when you and that person left, you go over there so with your baggage of problem in the new relationship. And them say same principle, different person. You understand me?
Yeah.
And it's mad. Somebody say what? So the point is people.
Oh yeah, of course people do need to attack, you know, because when people are mentally unstable, people feel that it's necessary to transfer that mental instability onto other people.
Yeah.
And, you know, whatever madness is going through their head, they're assuming that everyone's experiencing what they're experiencing and they have to transfer these thoughts and these feelings. And then they end up, you know, doing drastic things and drastic behaviour, you know.
Yeah.
And it must start off when they're young, these kind of behaviours. People don't just get jealous overnight, you know. It's the stuff they learn.
And that is
You
what
know,
we are
and they
here
choose
for.
to behave that way. And
Yeah.
it's actually disgusting that people do use coercive control and people are abusive. There's no need for the abuse. You know what I mean? People
Yes.
don't want to walk away. In the 21st century, people can do so much, but people don't want to walk away.
That
People
is
end
what.
up staying it, and then they're staying it into the point where someone ends up killing someone.
Yes, yes. So that is what we are here for, you know, to nip it in the bud. Stop it, because some man wants to like a funny joke. Some man wants to like a funny joke with you. I personally don't see some little remarks as joke. I think it was intended. But then use the word a joke me I make. I don't find that funny. If you want to insult some people, just say something funny and then you say that I was joking. You're not a joke. It's coming down from the guts. So you need to stop them in them chat, nip it in the bud. Tell them to listen.
It's not voice of speaking, you know?
Yeah. Your behavior is not acceptable, and if you continue to be like that, boom, me gone. Or if you love the person and want to make it work, you want him go to somebody who understands things and make them talk some sense in their head. Because many times they're doing this thing because they are ignorant. Cause man grew up, oh, you see that girl, you know, I mean, I fuck that, you know, you know, that I mean, I fuck that, no boy can't fuck that. Him brethren boots him. And him believes, say, when brethren say true, and him cause problem because him have no level for him oneself. Him a walk, him brethren a walk with him brain in one pocket. So when the brethren press a button, him have to respond. Yes. Then later on, him say, boy, it's the work of everybody's African man, me him have a conversation and he lost his wife. And he was talking to me in a sense, saying, would I like me to talk to his wife? Because my wife a good friend. And the man look at me straight up in my face and say, it's not him, it's the work of the devil. And I said, Virgin, the devil gonna do the work again for none of you. But if it was you, we could have found solution and solve the problem, but you start to blame somebody. And this is where they do all the while find blaming game. You understand me? The man says not him, it's the work of the devil. You understand me?
Yeah.
So when you decide to separate yourself from the problem, you will do it again and blame something else or someone else. That's why I said attack the problem and not the person. And many times we walk through relationship attacking people. And attacking people now solve the problem, because when you're a person not there again, you still have that fault and you're going to go to a new person with the same old dirty problem, walking this baggage. And it surprised me if it's so much big man my age and older than me can't even deal with this sensible. A man that give peer trouble in a relationship and everybody know where me stand. Me reason with a whole lot of people because we in that area there. And the man would never admit to him, the man tell me nah do nothing. And the wife a cry out, the wife give me all evidence of what the man had done. The man say, did you listen to that tape? The guy wife record him. And the man, me and the man listen together and the man say, where did I do wrong? And I show him and the man say, no. What she do? She just try to make me look bad. And me and the man listen to the conversation and hear him how he behave. And the man start to say, no, do nothing at all.
Yeah, but you know, the man then, some of them don't take the time to listen. You know, some women also don't take the time to listen to what people are actually saying, because people just jump to conclusions and they're thinking whatever it is in their mind, they're thinking that has to be true. And more time it don't work that way. But people don't want to listen, people don't want to digest, digest how people are thinking or feeling, because they're feeling like it's a failure. They're feeling like, oh, they're attacking me. Oh, it's against me. So if I get angry, if I get loud, if I get aggressive, then I'm dealing with the situation.
It's them causing.
And it don't work like that.
It don't work like that. All the brother have to take time out to listen to what me saying. Him don't want to listen and him believe he never can commit no problem. So because him believe and his mindset say no come do nothing wrong, because as far as him concerned, this is norm for him over the years. This is how he living life. He had a girlfriend. Now he meet a woman who is different from the way he used to live. So the norm become the norm. The foolishness become the norm in his life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see someone said, once you love yourself,
Marlene. Look up and say Marlene.
Yes. You will put a stop to their nonsense.
Yeah, that is true.
I do think it comes down to...
It comes down to self-love and self-value.
They're not even taking the time.
Yeah.
They're not even taking the time to see how they can love themselves. People can't stand to be by themselves sometimes.
You know what I say over here every day?
I hear... Sorry?
Yeah, you know what I say over here every day? If you don't love yourself, you don't deserve to be in a relationship, because you cannot give what you don't have. If you don't have love, brother, how you gonna give it? You have to have it first within. Then you can distribute it to anybody who find themselves in your life. And as the young lady here said, Marlene, She said you have to learn to love yourself, and that is very important.
Yeah.
You have to very important, because why? If you don't have love for yourself, how are you going to give me love? You cannot give what you don't have. You will fool yourself you love me, but you don't really love me. You're just fooling yourself. Craziness, and that is one of the problems we have right here.
Yeah. So people need to make time for that love to happen. That love isn't just gonna come because, it's just gonna come overnight. It takes time, it takes work for lots of people as well. Because people are used to listening to negativity, People digest negativity twice as fast as they do when it comes to positivity. And
somebody named Harris wants to start out, Harris I tried something here. But nevertheless, I would like admin to acknowledge Harris and see if he can pay attention to what Harris trying to say. Harris somehow I give out some number and thing like that, and I try something with something. But nevertheless, we don't do distraction right here. So people, as I say, you cannot give what you don't got. You have to make sure you have something, and that is what we should learn to find within us. Then we dig deep within us and find it. But a lot of people love the word love overused by many. When you talk about love, he love me, that's why he beat me. I love me pitney, that's why he beat me pitney. That's madness, people. And I hear so many people man talk this foolishness. Actually, he love me, make him beat me. Actually, he love me, and that's why he backs me like other day. Me not left him for that because he love me bad. Love what? You find love there, so? You find love there, so? No. Violent is like, it's like oxymoronic. It's like you're saying, a fat maga woman or an ugly pretty girl.
Yeah.
You can't mix violent with love.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When like a woman say, that's how I know the man loves me because he hits me and, when I'm wrong, he puts me in my place and he hits her, he's willing to damage me and that in itself is crazy psychology as well, No one has to hit you for you to understand you've either done something wrong or said something wrong.
That's
not necessary, you understand?
I tell you, they're sick. The people them sick and them just transfer them sickness all over the place and people sit down and hold on pan it. Yeah, people sit down and hold on pan it and keep on doing foolishness. And like this man Harris, I know him a try something. Him look like
Marlene, tell him.
It look like say him not understand himself. He has to get advert, right now, Harris. This is BSB Radio Harris. We don't do advert for free here. You got to pay for it, brother. So pretty soon admin will sort you out here. So don't feel no way. If you want to talk to me officially, you come over and talk to us and we can sort something out for you. But you don't do that, Harris. I mean, you work hard to get me attention. I try to ignore you, but you push it. You push it. I try to ignore you, and you come the third time trying to say something. So you get me attention, brother. But nevertheless, all of we say right now, a whole heap of man and woman going through relationship. As a matter of fact, I know a woman right now. She's 73 years old, right? And the man is 75 years old. The man and her don't marry the first child, a 48-year-old. The first child,
Yeah.
And the other day they have to pull the man off of the wife because have a machete to cut the woman short. And when him done, him saying love her, and I truly love her, why him do that? Because he can this feeling from the guts. Eh? You love the woman and you take machete at two people and pull him off her and push him one side and say, man, you're mad. Me love my wife, you know what, they're not married. Me love my woman, and he's put on a piece of cow balling. So I saw them always act like they are the aggressor, always act as if they are the victim. And he tried to make it look like the woman's fault. So, it's mad. It's mad. Madness are gone. And this madness needs to stop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. No, the madness does need to stop, but I don't know, but sometimes people don't even realise they're doing madness until it's too late or
what happened?
Or it's gone bad.
It become the norm, their lifestyle. I mean, practice that kind of idiot lifestyle. And a woman allow it to happen for so long that you try to change them and show them something better. Them say you're mad because they've been doing it for 20 or 30 or years, 40 years. Because a woman should have left him long time ago. Their first daughter, first child of 47-year-old. And the man been doing that from ever since, from baby business. But the woman sung and take it for too long. She find excuse.
Yeah.
And she find excuse if I left him. That's how I tell the daughter, If she left the man, She feels the next man when she take on might abuse her daughter and she don't want that. What kind of foolishness this? Them use some little foolishness to justify foolishness when they want to stay in a madness. Because somehow the woman love the dirty life. She tell the big daughter say if she left the man or she did left the man years ago, she feared that a new man will come in her life, would abuse her daughter. So where are you as a mother? Where are your parenting techniques? And this is foolishness.
Yeah.
Nothing about that. Nothing about that. No love, none of that. I just madness. No love, no in there foolishness. But you can't tell me that because love become one of the words that overused by many. And if you want to hurt a person, just tell them you love them. You see all the word friend to you are my friend. You have to watch a word, you know, because you're my friend. And you may rate you. You watch them kind of word, me rate you, you're my friend. I may love you. Because love shouldn't even, nobody shouldn't tell nobody saying love them, you know. In reality, nobody should never tell nobody saying love them.
Yeah.
Yeah, Michael. True, Michael.
I look at them for the count well.
Yeah, but that's true, you gotta tell. Love should be shown. Your action should demonstrate love. But as we said earlier on, you cannot give what you don't have. And most of we don't even have love in our way. But we say we are gifted, we're possessed by this demon called jealousy. And we combine it with our own selfishness and say, you know what, I love you, that's why I'm jealous over you. I can tell the world right now, violent and love can't meet. And jealousy is violent. Jealousy is of the devil, as a matter of fact. Yes.
And people don't realise that. People feel that, you know, having lots of jealousy is really good for you, but people don't realise that it's not actually good for you at all. It's not healthy for you. It don't help you.
It can't help you, no. It's dangerous. But some of them women are living to it. Just like the woman we say because she have a good diamond, the man tell her how that diamond good. That's why the woman, when he come as the girl, me feel say, oh, give me the diamond, you know, and the man take the panty and smell it, and the man, she'll laugh and grin her teeth to find it funny. That man need to go and see somebody to get him brain fixed up. But you are laughing, make you funny, entertaining him, humorous. Wait till when this demon come in, because I told you about demon, you know. I tell you that when demon come in your life, you know, they become your master and you become the slave. And gradually this jealous demon is getting its way into your life to control you, where you have no power again for yourself. You have to listen to your master, because we know the slave have to listen to master. They don't know what is love. Yes.
When you learn this kind of crazy behaviour, you have to learn to unlearn the behaviour, and many people aren't willing to do that. They rather stay as just as they are.
That is it. That is it.
Stay static.
Yes. Because
not moving, don't go in the right direction, you know?
True. Because you know every human being is born naked, empty. Naked and empty, and so we learn this behavior to go along so we can unlearn it.
Yeah, absolutely, and you know, I don't think it's ever too late to learn anyway, you know.
But the problem is that
by the time, if you leave it too long, you can end up in serious situations that are not good for your health or good for you, or good for the other person either.
But the problem is that these people, they are so complacent that they cannot see that they're wrong. They cannot see that they're wrong or they're doing something wrong. As far as they're concerned, you are the fault. Because Mary take it, Jane take it, Marsha take it, all of my ex take it. So it appears, Paulette told us you, it appears as if it's a norm, and it appears as she is the problem now because she decided to stand up and say, no, she can't condone this kind of behavior. You are the trouble now, you know, because you should listen and succumb. And because you decide, you decide to stand up. It causes a problem. Yes.
But some people aren't willing to stand up either. You know, it's a two-way street, isn't it?
But
jealousy can't work by itself, really. You know, they can't be jealous with themselves. They have to transfer that jealousy onto someone else. You know, and as we know, it's not healthy. But if people are willing to look in themselves, then they'll never try and change it. They'll never will. And if women keep accepting that behaviour as well, we've got a lot to deal with it as well. Because if a man's going on wicked and we're not, you know, we're going along with it, then we have to be partly to blame as well.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
just because he don't know better doesn't mean the other person don't know better either.
Yes.
You understand?
Sheila, big up. Yeah, yeah, that is true.
I know a man wouldn't want to be treated like that. You know, no way could you bully a man as he comes in through the front door, push him against the wall, take off his pants and smell it.
But not even that. Not even that.
You
A
know,
man wouldn't
that's
want
crazy.
his mother. A man wouldn't want his mother to be treated like that. Not even that. A man wouldn't want his mother to be treated like that. He would be the first one to say, Mama left the man. No, anybody can call in. Anybody can call in, darling. The number is always there. She's not there.
You're welcome.
You're welcome to call in, sweetheart.
Anyway.
No, man, anybody can call. Not just we just stay at chat because we don't know if the people want to call and things. But nevertheless, the number is always there. Yeah. So the thing is that, you know, a man wouldn't want to be treated like that, number one. Number two, he wouldn't want him daughter, him mother, or maybe his sister. I heard of a situation where a young lady tell me, and I'm going to repeat it now. She met a man, the man carried to a place where looked like a dungeon. She pick up right away and she said, hold on, is this where you want to have sex with me? The man said, why not? And the girl turned to the man and said, would you take your mommy here? He said, what the hell are you talking to me like that? How you mean take my mommy here? You think my mommy can't come in a place like this? And the girl said she tell him about him parts and walk left him right there. So you have some little idiot man for you with your woman in some place where they only want their mother to go.
Yeah.
You understand me? So this is the thing where we are talking about right here. You say, no man really want to walk through the front door again, you know. You know, so some man right now go through the same thing where you talk about here, then go through a whole heap of controlling, coercive controlling behavior right now too. Because jealousy and insecurity and paranoia is not about the woman alone, or the victim. You have some man right now, a man tell me he's afraid to go in the yard. That's another reason. A virgin tell me he's afraid to go home because he know where he'll get when he go home. Him saying living a child life again.
Yeah.
And him trying best to avoid the woman and the relationship, but the woman just hold on upon him because what? Him a carrying money, him a make good money, and them foolishness. But things like situation like this, it's easy to deal with.
Yeah.
The brother say afraid to go home because he know the problem and he don't want beating woman in this country. Because as far as him concerned, you know, as she allow him to get himself regularized in this country, so he become a citizen of this country or a resident. And because of that, him who are, so no care what go on, him don't want to be violent because he think that him who are for his life. But that is again another excuse him a fine. Because woman can assist you to get you stay in the country and all them something, but woman don't have to abuse you. Because love don't keep no record around.
Yeah, I guess that's a two-way street on that one though, isn't it? Because he wants something, isn't it, out of it. He needs to get his things together.
No, what I just said, he get it already. And him believe him over her, and because of the over him believe him over her, now him have to continue face some serious abuse. And she keep on reminding, if you never me only there in England, if I never me only get the paper, if I never me only can't go look for this, you know. So him now said these are the reasons. Yes, these are the reasons why him don't want to left her. These are the reasons why him don't want to call authority. These are the reasons why him undergo this, but in reality him afraid to go home. Him say enjoy himself when him da work. Him enjoy himself when him on the street. Somebody said that's a nice man. Wow. Wow, no. This is our first time all in me I disagree with you. That can't nice man, darling. That's a baby. I mean, nobody now suggests that he should be ungrateful, but the truth is, the woman who gave him the paper sort out the paper for him, and somebody sort out for her paper. So the person who sort out for her paper could treat her like that. And if she born in this country, still somebody make it possible for her to get here, and it's her parent. So either way, you just have to follow the chain. Yes, you just have to follow the chain and do good. Somebody do good for you, you do good and good and good and good down the line with good. But this woman decided to break the chain and try to make him feel guilty. If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't hear. So the man who married her before could say if it wasn't for him, but the man refused and gone about him business and leave her and counted a loss. But she decided she have to control this man here. Because she find a man where she can manipulate. And every time the man try to talk to him right, you know, you're ungrateful. And me make it here, me make it this. So because of that, then if you go through all of these abuse, that's the point we are making right here. And it's wrong.
Yeah.
It's really, really wrong.
Yeah.
So we're gonna put the
Yeah.
phone number up the same way if anybody else want to talk to you. Rest in peace, Diego. Diego. Ah, Tid. Sandy
Yeah.
Ebanks.
All right then. Okay, I'm gonna jump off and let other people.
Bless up. Yes. Bless up.
Call in too. So bless up yourself. And
Rest
bless
in
up to
peace,
everybody
Diego.
tuned in,
My virgin.
okay?
Eh. So, what we are say?
You hear me?
Michelle, me hear you, man. Yeah, man. Bless up, I say. Bless up, and thank you so much. I was just paying attention to somebody say, rest in peace, Diego. Apparently, this person I tried to say something, man. I really. Yeah. Bless it. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, I just see it. I noticed that.
Yes.
All
Diego.
right, then.
Yeah,
The
man.
number, the same number then, for everyone to call in.
Yeah. Release the line and we could see if somebody want to call in. We just put the number up on the screen and make them see if they want to call. If not,
All right, no problem.
we keep on roll. Yes.